Capricorn, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Let's jump into your reading and see what it is that Spirit needs you to know. So this is going to be a reading for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. There might also be a Capricorn Venus here. I don't even know. There's not a specific pile for Capricorn Venus, but that popped into my head right now. So maybe someone here has a Capricorn Venus. Capricorn Sun. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of Capricorn Sun tuning into this video for this reading. What is the message that needs to be said? What is the message that Capricorn Sun needs to hear? Okay, well, you guys got 3 right there. So for Capricorn Sun, and let's just give some thanks to your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, all working for your highest good and your highest vibration, Capricorn Sun. Whoa. Let's get 4 of these in total, so 3 more. 2 more, please. Perfect. Okay. Then we're going to move on to Capricorn Moon. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides for Capricorn Moon. What is the message that needs to be said? What do they need to know for Capricorn Moon? What is the message that needs to be heard for Capricorn Moon? Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, working with Capricorn Moon to give them the best message for their highest good and their highest vibration. What else does Capricorn Moon need to know? Whoa. Okay, so we see what day it one is. Capricorn Moon. What is the message for Capricorn Moon? Capricorn Moon. Capricorn Moon. What is the message here for Capricorn Moon? What is the message here for Capricorn Moon? One more card, please. One more card. The Capricorn Moon, thank you. All right, so Capricorn Moon, you guys can go ahead and jump into your reading and the timestamp if you're still here, and I will see you there. Let's jump into Capricorn Rising. What is the message here for Capricorn Rising? Perfecto. Capricorn Rising, angels, ancestors, spirit guides for Capricorn Rising here. Thank you for helping give a clear and concise message here for their highest good and their highest vibration. What is the message you would want to convey to Capricorn Rising right now? What is the message for Capricorn Rising? What is the message for Capricorn Rising? And then we'll get 4 of these cards. What is the message here for Capricorn Rising? Capricorn Rising. Oh. Well, y'all getting an extra one. So there we go. Here are the piles: Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Go ahead and jump to your timestamp if you are still here, and I will see you in your reading. Moon, Rising. Okay, Capricorn Sun, welcome. So right off the bat, someone here could be, this is not going to resonate for everyone, Capricorn Sun, but someone here could work with Enoch, or there's something in connection to like the book of Enoch or something like that. Isn't it believed him, English, isn't it believed that he became an archangel? There might be a certain archangel. Who is it? I don't know. There's like a specific archangel. I think it has some connection with Enoch. If that might resonate for someone, only take it if it does. But Capricorn Sun, you guys are incredibly determined. I'm getting a lot of ambition with you. I'm getting a lot of like determination, very methodical. You know, some people might describe you as a little bit like self-important or self-focused, or maybe even selfish. Sometimes I'm hearing stingy. Some people might describe you as that, but I just feel like you have goals that you kind of focus on, and it's like when you put your mind to something, you are able to achieve it. Like you're a go-getter. You are someone that puts your words into action here, okay? Eight of Cups. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Well, let's zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. Okay, so you guys may have walked away from something recently. You guys might also need to be drinking more water. I'm seeing all these water bottles here. I don't know if they're full or not. Yeah, they're full. They look like they're full. So definitely needing to drink more water. There is this, you know, you could have emotionally stepped away from something, not necessarily, maybe you're still in the same place physically, but you may have emotionally detached from something, whether it be a person, a group of people, a job. It's like there's this emotional detachment now. You're no longer investing all of these feelings into something. And maybe there's something here where it's like maybe people feel like you are just kind of detached emotionally anyway. Maybe there's, you know, you could be described as, I'm hearing stone cold. So people might feel like you're a little bit cold or standoffish. That might resonate for some of you guys. But again, I just feel like you guys have a very, like you're very focused, you're very driven. I feel like there's like other goals that you have in mind rather than, you know, you're not really concerned about what other people are thinking or saying about you. You know, and that might have ruffled a little bit of feathers to the people around you. I'm not sure why, but that's a little bit what I'm picking up. Someone here could also have, I'm not a doctor either, so don't, listen, always go to your doctors and listen to your doctors over tarot readers, okay? Like, I'm a stranger on the internet reading cards and energy. But I will say what I am picking up with this is someone here could have rheumatoid arthritis, or someone here could have been like visiting a rheumatologist recently, or there's something to do with like your joints. Maybe someone here has like really achy joints or arthritis or like tendonitis or carpal tunnel. Someone could have had carpal tunnel. I'm just getting this like stiffness or achiness with joints, or like pain with joints, swollen joints. And yeah, someone here could have the autoimmune disease of like rheumatoid arthritis. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but if it, you know, if it resonates, it resonates. This message definitely for you. All right, Capricorn Sun, let's see what else we have. Awakened spirit, desire to change. Wow. Okay. So you guys might be seeing 444 a lot as well. I'm seeing the 8, and you know, we break it down 4, 4, and then 4. You guys might be a life path 4. Or maybe this is something in connection with family. When I think of 4, it makes me think of like family. So there could be, maybe you walked away or detached emotionally from a family member here. You could have definitely had this desire to change, or maybe this is someone around you that has a desire to change. But there is like this awakening. There's this, and I'm getting like woke, you know, but there's something here. It's like being aware. having some type of awareness, whether it be with self, your surroundings. It's having this clarity. So it's almost like, it's like the feeling if someone has like glasses put on them for the first time, being able to see something much clearer and not realizing that you didn't need, like it's making me think of like when I first got eyeglasses when I was really young. And I remember when they were walking over with the glasses, I could see through the lens, like the clarity, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then they put the glasses on me and I was like, this is how shit is supposed to look? Like, so that could be something here. It's almost like you had some type of clarity. It was, and you had gone for so long not even knowing that this was, like you could see something clearer. It's almost like there was like a veil over you, like an emotional veil you couldn't really see. Or like, you know, if you have like a stream of water, like a waterfall or something, it's like you could see through, but it's very clear, or it's not very clear. It's very distorted, you know? So it's something like that. It's like you didn't have a clear vision of something, but it's like you went through some type of evolution here. Maybe this was like a spiritual transformation, but there's something about your spirit being awakened with this. And it stemmed from this desire to change. So maybe this was a conscious decision that you made to change, right? Maybe this didn't even happen like naturally or gradually. Maybe this was a conscious decision, like, no, I have to change this. I need to make some changes. And that's what you decided to do. Shield your energy, 32. So it says, look beneath the surface. You could be feeling very spiritually vulnerable right now. There's a little bit of, I feel like static around your aura, like very static. You're just, maybe you feel like messages. I'm getting like transmission. It's like maybe you feel like you've been getting unclear messages, or there's like false messages that have been trying to reach you. I don't know, but it's definitely a call for you, Capricorn Sun, to shield your energy right now. You know, envision yourself surrounded by certain light, or envision however you need to like guard and protect your energy, or if you do certain cleansings, do that. But there is definitely a call for you to put up a little bit more protective barriers around you. Look beneath the surface. I feel like this is, you saw something deeper. You saw something for what it really was. Like it's like reading between the lines of something. Something didn't jump out at you. It wasn't, whatever this was, it wasn't so like in your face. It's like you had to figure this out. You had to kind of like read between the lines here, because it wasn't just blatantly in your face. And maybe that's why there was a little bit of distortion here, right? Like maybe this could have been secrecy or deception, or I don't know, whatever it was that you had to kind of see through or move through to get that clarity, to have that kind of like awakening here. I don't know. I feel like it was not an easy task. It was not an easy thing for you to discover, and it was not an easy thing to change, really. Even though, you know, there could have, like it says, there's this desire to change, but again, it could have been a difficult decision, right? Cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. Yeah, what did I say? 4 is making me think family. So you could have an ancestor that's coming through, and maybe this is this disconnect from a family member, right? And I'm not getting like any type of feeling of disapproval from your ancestors or anything here, because, you know, a lot of the times, well, I don't want to say a lot of times because I could be projecting my own experiences, but in my experience, in my growing up, like my culture was always like, well, that's your family, you know, stay connected, that's your blood, you know, this, that, whatever. Blood is thicker than water, but that's not necessarily true. And I feel like this ancestor, if you feel like you've let them down because you stepped away from this certain family member, like maybe you felt a certain responsibility or certain, I don't know, like you felt like you needed to be connected, or you felt some type of guilt walking away from them, or distancing yourself from them. And maybe you're feeling like, oh, well, maybe this loved one or this ancestor here wouldn't approve of that. But I'm getting quite the opposite here. I'm getting like there is this need for you to protect yourself, to shield your energy here. I'm trying to think certain details on frogs. Maybe someone here has a connection with frogs, or you might know certain facts or details about frogs that can kind of play into your situation, Capricorn Sun. I'm really not, I'm not too well known with facts about the frogs. Other than they're very slippery, right? They can be very slippery. So maybe that's how people feel in your energy. Like you're very slippery. They can't quite get a hold of you. They can't, you jump from one thing to the next. You don't stay in one situation or one place very long, or one thought very long, right? I don't feel like you ruminate too much, Capricorn Sun. I do feel like you're someone that is very methodical. You're a deep thinker here. You're quick to search for answers here. You don't like leaving, any stone unturned, Capricorn Sun. Yeah, you see things from a bigger picture. You see things from a broader perspective. You're very self-aware. Like I don't feel with you, Capricorn Sun, that you have like an inflated ego, or there's like an imbalance from your ego and shadow. I don't feel that. I feel like you are very level-headed. I feel like you have a good head on your shoulders. That people might even describe you as that, Capricorn Sun, having like a good head on your shoulders. Like, I don't know, you could connect with a little bit of like philosophy. Maybe someone here really loves philosophy, or like posing different questions. I just get like very deep thinker with you, Capricorn Sun. Let me see. Drama free. You are not your emotions. And treat yourself. Eat whatever you want. With these, okay, so see how they're wiping off the makeup or this mask that they presented to others. They're literally taking the mask off. So yeah, you decided, you were like, I can't, and this may have been like getting you very emotional, right? It could have, whatever the situation was, or this person, I really do feel like it's a family member. They could have been a lot of drama surrounding them. They could have been, invoking some type of emotional reaction or response from you. I just feel like it really brought you out of, not your character, but maybe you feel like it brought you out of your character, like being around them, or you got really hot, like it's like very hot-headed, or you were quick to react, or quick to, take on others' emotions here. Maybe you just got really upset when you were around them, or you just got very heated, or you just got it was just always, I just feel like there was always some type of drama when you were in this person's energy, and that's why you were like, that's where this clarity came through. It like you had a realization, an epiphany almost, and you're like, I have to step away. Like I gotta disconnect emotionally from this, because it could have been like taking over. You could have felt like it was like taking over. You could have been feeling like you've been like eating your emotions as well. Like maybe you feel like you've been overeating, or maybe not even eating enough. Maybe the stress has been so much where it's like you weren't eating. You were feeling sick in your stomach, like nauseous. And Spirit's letting you know, or even feeling guilty. Maybe there was someone that was trying to dictate what you were eating, or trying to make little remarks about like the food you were eating, or your weight, or your just whatever. But it's like, it's none of their business. And Spirit's letting you know, like you eat what you want to eat, babe. Like, honestly, now it's making me think of food and I'm hungry. But yeah, so this is what I have for you, Capricorn Sun. Let's get one more message for you guys. You guys could be drinking like a lot of cucumber water. Maybe you're adding a lot more fruits or vegetables to your meals. Maybe you're starting to grow your own fruits and vegetables. Maybe you are, yeah. Maybe you're being a smart consumer here. The Lovers. So Capricorn sun, you guys might be, maybe there's an Aquarius around you that is like a romantic partner here, something. Aquarius or Gemini. It says, will you or won't you? The choice is yours. Have faith that healing is in the forecast. There could be someone that comes into your life. It could be an air sign, Aquarius or Gemini. What can they expect from this person? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Maybe someone's coming in like a king type of energy. That is very supportive. That is, you know, takes charge. Or maybe this is you, King of Pentacles, where you are just, like I said, you have a strong focus right now. Like you're very focused on your goals. And you could have support from people around you. Or maybe this is your spirit team letting you know that you are not alone. You're not alone in your endeavors. You're not alone in these decisions, these hard decisions that you're making. I do feel like there's an ancestor specifically with you guys, Capricorn sun. Maybe this is the ancestor. Maybe there's a ancestor that was either like a Gemini or Aquarius here that's helping you with like these decisions that you're making, because it says, will you, won't you? Maybe this is even like a bond with yourself, or, you know, a connection that you're having with yourself. Maybe this ancestor was an Aquarius. They could be helping you heal, right? They could be helping you through this journey here, this situation, and they're helping you to achieve this goal that you have in mind. I do feel, Capricorn sun, that you guys have a specific goal that you're focused on right now. I feel like you're very locked in. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys. Capricorn sun, I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. Let me know down below. And I will see you guys next time. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye. Oh. All right, Capricorn moon. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let us see what is the situation. Before we turn the cards over, Capricorn moon. I feel with you, you guys might be very reserved. Capricorn moon, others might describe you as a little bit distant even. But I feel like this is because you have boundaries set in place. You know, not just anyone can get into your energy. Not just anyone can come up and like, you know, call you a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're someone that is, it's making me think of one of my coworkers where, you know, if someone calls them their friend, they're like, well, what do you know about me? Do you really know me? But do you really know me? Like, are we truly friends? That's how I feel with you. It's like, you don't use words very loosely. Like there's meaning behind what you say. And there's meaning when it comes to relationships. Like you do treasure relationships and you take them very seriously. I feel like you're a very loyal person, Capricorn moon. But again, you might be someone that is described as like reserved or distant or, you know, quiet, or maybe you grew up as like socially awkward, or you were very introverted, or like the wallflower type of archetype. You know what I'm saying? Like that you could have been very reserved to yourself, but you know, you might enjoy your own company. Like other people might, you know, think that it's negative, but you might actually really enjoy your, you know, just being by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I do feel like there's this air of caution when it comes to you. Like maybe you've been betrayed in the past, maybe you've been hurt before, because there is a little bit of like caution. I'm seeing caution tape in my head. So maybe it's like the people that try to come near you. Maybe you just have like very good protective barriers around you where, you know, you are aware of when people are trying to come in and take. Yeah, but you know how to take the trash out. I'm seeing the trash here. They're taking the garbage out. So it's like, yeah, you know how to take the garbage out. You have very strict boundaries. You have very, yeah, you're very, you don't play around. You don't take relationships lightly. You know, you take them if you have a relationship with someone, it's a close connection, you know. And I do think that there is this, you know, I think that you would be described as supportive when it comes to those close friends, but from an outside, like outside of your circle or outside of the people you're very close with, I feel like they wouldn't quite know who you are. Like that, I think you keep that part of yourself lock and key. You know what I'm saying? It's like outside world might view you as, you know, super quiet, timid, whatever, reserved, but maybe when you're like with your friends, or maybe when you're by yourself, you let loose a little bit more. You're a little bit more vocal. You know, you make more jokes, or it's like you open up more with the people around you that you are close with, that you consider trustworthy. So it's like you almost kind of have like there's like two sides to you, Capricorn moon. Yeah, some people might also describe you, like even past friends, maybe they might describe you as someone that had conditions to your friendship, but to me, it feels more like you don't let certain things fly. Like, listen, I'm not going to shame you for that. Yeah, Knight of Wands. It says it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. You may have been betrayed in the past, Capricorn moon. Here, let me zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, you may have been stabbed in the back quite a few times, carried a lot of different burdens, had a lot of people try to just like come after you. Like you may have had people in the past that tried to like get you fired, or try to get you in trouble, or try to, I don't know, like I'm just seeing like a target on your back. So you may have felt like that, or experienced that in like school or work or something like that. Maybe you were like the scapegoat growing up or something like that. I don't know. Like you could have been teased or bullied, Capricorn moon. Yeah. It says nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Wait, are we taking reversal or no? Oh, okay. But I haven't been taking reversal for all the other ones. But we'll kind of read it a little bit as reversal. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. I think, as we were just talking, like, you could have been, like, people maybe tried to push you out of a job or a friend group or something, but, and it could have been thought as like a safe haven in the past, but it was a lie. You know, it was deceitful. You weren't meant to be part of this. Like, this wasn't the safe place for you to be. And that's why it says nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Even though it feels like you were like left out in the cold, you were left by like on your own, even like you could have had to deal with a lot of situations or struggles here completely by yourself. Or maybe it was like at a distance from your loved ones. It was something that maybe people around you hadn't even experienced themselves, so they really couldn't offer any type of advice or help here. Like, I really feel like Capricorn moon, you guys had to go through something and learn something completely on your own. But I feel like this is what built this strength around you. This is what built this. It built this resilience. It built some type of like the way that you have your boundaries now set in place. Like, people know they can't manipulate you. They can't come up and approach you and lie and try to force you to do certain things, or try to force you. I don't know. It's just giving, like, there could have been many people in the past that try to have some type of control over you, or try to have some type of like power over you. It's very strange here, Capricorn moon, but I feel like you have disconnected from that. You know, it says it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. You weren't defeated by this. You only grew. And I'm hearing, I only take in that which makes it stronger. What is it? That sword of Gryffindor? Maybe you guys relate to Gryffindor. Maybe there's something here about you being very courageous, being very, very brave in the face of adversity, especially if you were by yourself, right? You may have had to go up against certain people, knowing that, you know, you were in the right and they were in the wrong, but you stood alone, right? It's giving very much like David and Goliath. It's giving like Harry Potter having to do things on his own. Like, you know what I mean? Like that whole, what was it? The Chamber of Secrets, right? Where he was by himself fighting the serpent. So it's something like that. It's like having to, you were like by yourself. I'm even getting, well, who was it? Was it Daniel or Joseph? I can't remember in the Bible where he was like thrown in the lion's den. And, you know, everyone expected him to have been mauled by the lions, but it didn't turn out that way. I feel like that's you. It's like you were put in very unsafe or impossible situations or circumstances here with the expectation to defeat you or to put you in some type of place, put you in your place, but you beat other people's expectations. Like you transformed it. So you're an alchemist here. I only take in that which makes me stronger. So any type of energy that is sent to you, Capricorn Moon, you have the ability to transmute that. You have the ability to alchemize this energy in a way that benefits you, in a way that strengthens you, in a way that lifts you up further. Even if it's like evil eye or some type of like, I don't know, whatever this is, any type of negativity that people do to you, it's like, I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and hits you or something. What's that phrase? It's something like that, right? But that's how I feel with you. It's like things bounce off you. They can't hit you. They want to put a target on your back so bad, but it's like whatever even is coming at you is reflected, it's deflected. You know, it can't touch you. And even when it does, maybe it's even like that. If you guys have seen Harry Potter, where a lot of Harry Potter references, maybe someone here is like a Harry Potter fan, but that scene in is it the fifth movie? Yeah, the fifth movie, where Dumbledore is fighting off Voldemort, and Voldemort is like trying to throw all those glass shards at him, and Dumbledore ends up like transforming them into, you know, grains of sand. So it's like you have that ability where it's like you're able to switch things very quickly. The energy that comes towards you, a lot of negative, malicious energy too. Like, what the heck? Why do you have a target on your back, Capricorn Moon? What the hell? There's definitely someone or a group of people that really don't like you. Just to be blunt, sorry. But I just really feel like they don't like that they can't get a hit on you. Like they can't get you, you know? Expansion, educate your mind and senses, because you're always expanding. Capricorn Moon, I feel like you're shocking people around you. And I don't necessarily feel it's like you have haters necessarily. I maybe though. I just feel like you could be a target for like a small group of people. Maybe this is even family members, or like, you know, an old group from high school, or like an old job or something that is keeping track of you. And, you know, they're not pleased that you are doing better than they are. You reach some type of success, or you're not, you know, at the bottom of the barrel. Like you're not, you know, like suffering for ends meet or something here. It's like they wanted to see you down and out. They wanted to see that, but you're ever expanding, you're ever growing here. And what is he like in between the world here? It's like the core. I think it's because you have like a strong foundation. Like you have strong beliefs here. You have strong sense of self, Capricorn Moon. You have like strong belief in yourself. I feel like you are someone that gives themselves a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding. Maybe you weren't like that in the past, but I definitely feel like there's this growth that you've had where it's like you see things now for what they truly are. You see the behaviors towards you for what they truly are. You see You know, your own, I feel like you see yourself for who you truly are as well. There's this connection with your core. Maybe there's a connection here to the, not the solar plexus, maybe it's root chakra? What's the orange one? Y'all, I can't remember. No, root chakra is the red one. I don't know, maybe there's some connection to the chakra that is the orange one. I apologize, I don't remember what it is. Someone here could be a life path 7 or a life path 11. Ground your light. Yeah, let your soul shine. This is kind of upsetting a few people. The way that you are like undefeated. Like I'm just hearing, it's like you have like champion energy. We are the champion, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. That's you. It's like you keep on fighting. You champion for yourself. You root for yourself. You invest in yourself. You know what I mean? And I think it could have stemmed, like maybe it's because, you know, you were left out so much, or you were kind of like the target so much. It's like you had so much betrayal around you, and, you know, you really had to step away. You had to like ground yourself, connect with yourself, understand yourself. You know, because it takes a lot to really, if you have like so many people trying to come after you or telling you who you are or bullying you or whatever, if you hear it so often, it's going to create a complex, right? Or you might even believe the things that they start to say. But for you, I feel like you have such a strong mental strength is so prominent with you, Capricorn moon. Like the mental strength that you have, the resilience that you have, you are able to really just step away from that and ground yourself. Like your soul is shining here. It says let your soul shine. Your soul is radiant here. And that could be, you know, that could be why some people really get upset, is because your light never dims. All these melted candles here, like your light is not going to dim no matter how hard people try to dim it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just not going to happen. You're ever expanding here. Listen, ever expanding. You are someone that is constantly growing. You're looking for growth. You're looking for, I feel like you're someone that searches for answers. You could be someone that is very deep thinker here, but it's like you want to know the secrets of the universe. You know, you could be someone that is very studious. I mean, it does say educate your mind. You could be an academic. You may love to research. You may love discovering new knowledge, like discovering new things. And I just feel like you're a forever student here. There's something here about like infinite knowledge, infinite expansion, infinite, like you're just constantly growing, you know, you're just constantly, and not even just like, maybe it's like growing a business, growing, you know, your like material, but I feel more of like internal, emotional, mental, your psychic abilities here. It's like you're always expanding like your knowledge. You're just someone that is very vibrant. Like when I think of you, Capricorn moon, I'm seeing like a tree that's just like constantly growing, and new leaves, new branches, very full, very vibrant, full of life, right? Like, and it's necessary. Like we need trees. They're vital to us, to our oxygen supply, right? So it's like people might feel like you are like oxygen as well. Like when you are no longer part of their life, it's like they can't, you know, they can't breathe, you know, they're like stumbling around, or they feel your absence, right? It could be getting like short of breath, or maybe someone here, maybe this person that has it out for you has like asthma or something like that, or some type of like situation with their lungs or breathing, or maybe they have, what is it? I probably sound so stupid right now, but is it emphysema? What the hell is that? Where you have, where you smoke a lot, like a smoker's cough. You know, some of that coughs a lot, where there's like the deep coughs, you know, when you got like phlegm in your lungs, or you got phlegm coming up. That could, I mean, it might not resonate for everyone, Capricorn moon, but that could resonate. for someone here. It's not a big deal. We have cool, relax, everything is fine. And I've got superpowers. Yeah, Capricorn moon. I think it also upsets these people that, you know, you don't let it hang on you. Like, you don't carry it with you. You don't carry, you know, these people words or projections, that you don't carry that with you. You don't. Like, you really are so self-assured here. You're very, very intelligent here, very emotionally intelligent as well. You really don't, you don't let that shit attach itself to you. That negative energy, it's something that just completely, like, you can wash it off with ease, you know what I'm saying? Or again, like, you transmute it into a way that benefits you. You could be part of the LGBTQ community. Doesn't have to be. You might be someone that chews a lot of gum. Maybe you chew gum a lot, or you have, like, you're always chewing on something. You know what I mean? Or someone here, you could have a connection with, like, chewing tobacco. I ain't gonna lie, that made my stomach turn a little bit just thinking about it. But, or maybe that's that person. Because someone here definitely, there's, like, tobacco, there's smoking, there's something here, like, someone smokes. Or someone chews tobacco or something like that. It says, cool, relax, everything is fine. Okay, if you guys have ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's a certain tree in one of the settings that they have in the show where they're, like, at a swamp. But it's, like, this tree of, like, life that connects, like, all living things, or something that I can't even fucking remember. It's been so long since I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. But the Avatar, I think Avatar Korra in The Legend of Korra, like, was able to connect to the roots that ran through all the different areas of, you know, like, their city or whatever. Like, they were able to connect to all different things through this tree. That's what I'm feeling with you, especially with, like, these superpowers. It's like you connect, like, there's something here about you. Maybe it's, like, connecting with nature, because I am seeing tree. I'm seeing you as, like, a tree. But the way that you can connect with others, like, there's different, I'm seeing, like, landlines. I'm seeing, like, you know, telephone poles. I don't know. You have some type of, like, broader connection here. You are, like, you can tap in. Like, you're heavily tapped in here with spirit. Maybe you're someone that is aware that you have very strong, like, spiritual abilities or gifts here. You could be someone that is skilled with, like, Reiki healing. Capricorn moon, I do feel again, this is more like when people get to know you, they see this, like, lighter side to you. The people who are close to you, I feel like they're like, oh, this person's actually, like, cool, calm, and collected. They're not, you know, they're not cold. They're not, you know, they're reserved for a reason. They're very chill. They're very, like, you don't want to be in any type of drama here. You're not looking to be in any type of, like, chaotic situation. I feel like you're just someone that is, I don't know, like, you're kind of just, like, focused on your own learning. You're focused on growing. You're focused on, you know, expanding either your business, expanding your home. Like, maybe you want to do renovations. You're expanding your mind. You know, you want to take more classes. Maybe you're wanting to go back to school, or you're taking certain courses, or you're, you know, maybe you're sticking with those classes on TikTok. I know there's a lot of, because of all of the censorship and the propaganda going on right now in our political climate, if you live in the United States, I don't know why TikTok is coming up. Maybe you're a TikTok influencer and it's been affected by the government kind of taking over certain media platforms. That could have something to do with that. Girl, I don't know why that was coming up, but yeah, you could be some type of person that expands your knowledge. But yeah, on TikTok, there's certain creators that are doing, certain Black creators that are giving like educational courses, you know, on critical race theory or even other topics here that are necessary, that are being kind of stripped away from our education system. So you might be into that. Like you might really, Capricorn moon, you could be someone that seeks knowledge, especially knowledge that is being purposely hidden or censored. So you could be someone that is like, you look through the banned book list, you look through like, again, like you know how in, I don't know if it's, I'm sure it's all different places now, but you know, in Florida, you know, they wanted to get rid of the critical race theory classes. And, you know, someone ended up uploading they uploaded like the PDF files or whatever. They uploaded some of the documents for it online so people could go and read it for themselves, you know, read the textbook for themselves and learn on their own. So you could be someone that actively does that, right? So knowledge that is trying to be hidden or concealed from you, you go and seek it. Because I feel like you understand, Capricorn moon, that if knowledge is trying to be hidden, there's a reason for it. There's a reason for that. And a lot of the times, like, I feel like you're someone that is super cerebral here, like intelligent beyond belief. You may have even been described as like a genius. Maybe you were like a 4.0 student, or you just had like very good grades. Yeah, even in the face of if you had some type of like bullying or anything like that, it's like you still did really well for yourself when it comes to the mind. Like I don't feel like you've ever been someone that is like slow. You may have even been told when you were younger that you were very bright for your age, right? More of the Harry Potter coming through. You might resonate with Hermione a little bit. Like very much like a bookworm, always, you know, excelling, just like naturally excelling. It's not even like, she didn't even have to try. Like she was studious, but it's like it came naturally. Her brilliance was very natural to her, right? So that's what I feel with you. It's like you have this like natural brilliance. You have these like natural gifts that spirit is maybe even wanting you to utilize a bit more when it comes to spirituality, because you guys might be very practical. And maybe you lean a little bit more on your practicality rather than your spirituality, but spirit might be letting you know, like, you know, tap into your spirituality a little bit, you know, talk to your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides here, to help you further expand, you know. Final message here for Capricorn moon. Final message here. What is the final message for Capricorn moon? 3 of Cups. Okay, come together with your coven. So, you know, maybe you're going to have a good time or a good outing or a fun outing with like friends or family, loved ones, basically. It's your coven. It's the people closest to you. Like I said, and you don't have like a very large group of people that truly know and understand you, or people that you trust. But when you guys do get together, it's fun, it's celebratory, it's, you know, there's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of indulging even. Maybe it's indulging in talk, and you know, maybe you guys have a little cheese man, maybe you do a little gossip sesh here and there. Or it's just like, you know, catching up with your life, your work, your families, whatever it may be, or, you know, coming together in a book club, coming together to talk about certain, I'm seeing, what was that? It was in The Office. They had like a book club, but they also did like certain foods or connected like with the culture of it, and they got together and did something like that. So you could do something like that. Like you guys might be into certain things like that with your close loved ones here, with your coven, so to speak. But there is, if you don't feel like that's happening now, then Spirit's letting you know that you are coming into some type of soul family. If you haven't already have had a soul family here or met your soul family, like you are going to come into some type of meeting with a soul family here. So that could be happening very soon. If like I said, if you don't resonate with that already being the case of, you know, connecting on that spiritual level, or like feeling like a kindred spirit almost, you know what I mean? But that's coming to you soon. Like I said, if you don't resonate with that. And if you do have your, you know, your close loved ones, your close friends, and you've been feeling like you need to like just hang out or have a get together just to unwind, do a little like wine night, wine and movie, you know, wine and painting nails or doing your nails or whatever it may be. Yeah, whatever it may be, I feel like that's coming up in the near future for you, Capricorn moon. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. Let me know down below. Please give me a like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, your evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye. Hey, Capricorn rising. Let's jump into your reading. For someone here could also have Capricorn and Venus. Just because with your energy, I'm getting like a lot of like devotion. Like I feel like you are very like a devoted person, but there's a little bit of caution when it comes to it. I'm getting the same imagery that I was getting in Capricorn moon with like caution tape. So there could be like a little bit of caution surrounding you as well. But I feel like you could be someone that I feel like you're very committed, but you don't rush into commitments. I feel like you're someone that takes your time in decision making. I feel like you're someone that you don't rush to make some type of decision here, but when you do make a decision or when you make a commitment, it is like very strong, because now I'm seeing super glue in my head. So maybe it's like strong bond, right? Like you make very strong bonds here, Capricorn rising. But let's jump into your reading. Let's see what's going on. What does Spirit need you to know? Justice. Ooh, I like that. Let's get a little closer. So Justice, you could be connected with a Libra, or maybe you are a Libra sun or Libra moon. Doesn't have to be, but you could connect with that. Or there's some type of justice that's going to be served in your life. This could be literal. Maybe there's some type of like court case that you're winning, or some type of trial, or you're going to have some type of success or victory over some type of like legal situation. Or this could be like you're getting some type of justice in your life. There could be some type of like victory, or if there was any foul play or something going on behind the scenes against you, it's like it's going to be brought to light. There's going to be victory on your end for this. Or maybe this is just like karmic justice. You could be getting like a lot of good karma right now, or a lot of karma that is whatever you've put out, you're receiving back, and you may have been putting out like a lot of good. You could have been very giving, very grateful, very generous, very loving, and it's all coming back to you like tenfold here. You are seeing some type of justice, and it could be with like a work situation, or maybe like a side project that you're doing, because she is on her laptop. And I am seeing the scales on that. So maybe it has to do with some type of, maybe it's tied to like technology, or like I said, it could be work. It could be like a business that you have, or like a side thing. But yeah, you're going to see justice in this. And I don't know, I'm seeing the little puppy here. Maybe someone here, Capricorn rising, someone here could be getting a puppy, or you just got a puppy. Oh my gosh, if you did, what kind of puppy did you get? That's adorable. Or maybe you have like golden retriever energy. Maybe it's like a golden retriever puppy. Let's see. Capricorn rising. Meditation improvements require persistence. So Spirit could be calling for you to, maintain some type of like schedule you have going on right now, or routine that you have going on right now. Maybe you're meditating a lot more. Maybe you are, you could be stepping out of your head. Like really, like if you had an issue with like overthinking before, maybe you're not doing it as much. Maybe you're really grounding yourself. You're receiving the messages clearly. You know, you're connecting with your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides very clearly. You could be 27 or born in 72. You could be life path 11. Doesn't have to be. But there is this call for persistence on something. Don't give up what it is that you're doing right now. I do feel like Spirit's letting you know, like, maintain whatever it is that's going on, because you are going to see some type of success. There is justice coming for you in this situation, okay? Eternal union. Whoa. Okay, new love is forming. Maybe the justice is coming in the form of like a person into your life, a new relationship, a new love. Maybe this is someone that you're going to be meeting at work, or you're going to meet in like after collaborating with something. Maybe this person coming into your life could kind of have like a little bit of like golden retriever energy. Maybe the person coming into your life is a Libra or an air sign here. Maybe you've been doing like a lot of law of attraction meditations, or you've been calling in a romantic partner, a spiritual partner here. You've been calling them in, you've been manifesting, and that's what's coming to light right now in your life, in your energy, Capricorn rising, is there is a love forming, a new connection blossoming. Say it louder, yes. I do feel like you're someone that is very vocal, you're very outspoken. You could also be described as like someone that is like very active in your community, or you fight for rights, you fight for justice. Like you are someone that is, you're an activist here. You are very vocal about, you know, the rights of others. Okay, Capricorn rising, I apologize for the time jump. Oh, I know, honey. She's going through her first heat. I forgot to get her, well, not forgot, but I didn't get her spayed in time. Like, I honestly, I was like, I felt like I had more time. I felt like I had more time and I didn't. Pobrecita. So now I gotta wait like 10 to 12 weeks until after her heat to get her spayed. Poor thing. But she has been in heat for like the last 3 days. But anyway, Capricorn rising. I believe where we left off was talking about how you advocate. Like you are about advocacy. You are someone that I feel like you stand up not only for yourself, but you stand up for others. Like if you were to see some type of situation or injustice happening, like you would call it out, you would step in, you wouldn't stay quiet. Capricorn rising, I really don't feel that with you. And you might advocate for maybe even different things. Like maybe you're someone that believes in like soulmates or true love, and you know, you are, you know who I'm getting a little bit? I've never seen the show, but I'm getting the character from Sex and the City. She was brunette. She had the long brunette hair. Charlotte from Sex and the City. So maybe you guys watch that show, or you've seen that show, or you might resonate with that character in some way if you know the character. Just from what I do remember, because my mom and my aunts, well, not my mom, my aunts used to watch that show. I was not allowed because I was younger, but I do remember like bits and pieces, like walking in and out of the room and like bits and pieces. I do remember her being kind of, she was like the sophisticated, like she was the sophisticated friend, right? So I'm getting your energy very sophisticated, very, I don't know, I'm seeing like blazers, I'm seeing like those, like, what are they, like the work skirts? I'm seeing like very fashionista, okay? And if you're a man, like you dress really nice. You might also smell really nice. But I do feel that there is some type of moment or some type of situation that is calling for action for you. Maybe you're part of the if you live in the United States, maybe you are part of the whole, maybe you have like a federal job. Maybe you were part of the whole federal freeze that that the president decided to overstep his executive position and, you know, try to buy out federal employees. Maybe you're dealing with that, because I know that there's some type of resistance going on right now with that. Like they sent an email to all these federal workers, and it was like the same format as the email that was sent out, even the subject line, which was called, what was it? I don't know, there was a very specific subject line, but it was the same format. It was the same email that Elon Musk sent to the Twitter employees when he took over. So yeah, this is, maybe you are resisting in that way. I know that there is some type of resistance going on with the federal workers. So you might have been impacted by that. You might have, like, you or your family might have been impacted by this freeze that went on just recently, if you're watching this as I post. If you're watching this at a different time and, you know, this is not resonating, then this could be something that is, you might be fighting back against something. You might be resisting something, but it's for a bigger, like, it's for a bigger message. It's for a bigger group. It's for a bigger, I don't know, there's just, it's like layered here. So maybe you advocate for many different things. Maybe you're very vocal about your beliefs and your stance on certain things, what you fight for, you're someone that is, Capricorn rising, I feel like you are someone that is, it's hard to say. It's hard to put into words. Like, I don't know, maybe that's how people feel around you. Like, you are hard to describe. You're hard to pinpoint. You might surprise people here and there. Like, you catch people off guard, or you catch them by surprise. Maybe by the things that you say or the things that you do. But I do feel like there is this, there is someone coming into your energy. Hold on, let's get more cards. Hold on. What's wrong, mijita? Come here. Come here, sweet girl. There we go. Oh, poor thing. She is very needy. She has been extra clingy, extra needy. Poor baby. But you might be feeling like you're trying to get some type of, you might be feeling like you're trying to grab some type of attention from someone. Maybe you're trying to bring focus to something, to some situation here right now, Capricorn rising. It says, do not disturb regeneration in progress. So you're someone that, even though it might feel overwhelming, some of the things going on, maybe even the feelings, the emotions that you're getting, maybe even the thought of some type of like romantic partner coming in might be overwhelming for you. But I feel with you, Capricorn rising, that you make time for yourself. You make time to, you know, like it says here, regenerate. You make time to, you know, get yourself back in a balanced position here. You keep yourself very balanced. So you know when you need to step away, you know when you need to recuperate, you know when you need rest, you know when you need a break. Like, this is very self-aware, Capricorn rising. Very self-aware here. Yeah, and it says no obligation to take advice from others. That's because I feel with you, and it's under the meditation. Okay, someone here, you may have gone to other like divination readings before. Maybe you've gone to like an actual like psychic reader, or you may have had an experience in the past that was just like not true. It just like didn't resonate. It felt very scammy. Maybe you've even been scammed, or there's something here where you might have received some type of bad advice, and maybe that kicked you into learning divination on your own, Capricorn rising. Because for some of you, I do feel like some of you are, not that you just hear certain readings, right? I mean, you're in a tarot reading right now, but not that you just hear it, but you also practice it. So for some of you, I do feel like you either do your own like readings, like you might pull for yourself if you do cards, or you might, like he has that crystal ball here, you might have some type of like scrying gift here that you do for yourself. I don't know, there's something here where you trust your word over, you know, what others are telling you, and that's good. Like even you listening to me in this reading, always listen to your own intuition. Like don't ever force a message. And I don't, like with you Capricorn rising, you guys don't force the message. You are very secure with yourself. You're very secure with your intuition. Like you have a full understanding. You have a deep understanding. Like you are very connected with self, Capricorn rising. You might go inward a lot. Like I feel like people, again, there's like this reserved energy with you. Like people might feel that you go inward a little bit too much. No justification needed. You don't explain. You know, it doesn't need to be explained. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is, like if people need certain explanations for something, you don't give it because it's not necessary. You only give the details that are necessary. You're a very private person, Capricorn rising. Very private here. You know, you do what you do, and if it's not hurting anyone, like maybe it confuses others, but it's like you don't need to explain yourself. And that's how I'm feeling in your energy. It's like, do I need to explain myself? Like what? And you might have like a very dry humor or dry wit to you. I'm getting someone that has like you might even have like a very deep voice, regardless if you are masculine or feminine here. Like you might have like a deep voice, or like raspy voice even. I'm getting like a little bit like Emma Stone. You know how she has a very unique voice? You could have like a very unique voice. Like people might be drawn to your speech patterns, your like the way that your voice is, like the tone. Yeah, there's something about that. I don't know, like your voice is very alluring to certain people. Very alluring. But again, like you don't, in your energy, I feel like you're just like someone that is, I don't need to explain myself. It's like I'm not answering to, like why do I need to answer to you? I'm not answering to you. So and I feel with this under the Union card as well, this could also symbolize for you that you stand firm on your boundaries and you're not going to explain them away. You know, if there's a partner coming in and they're having you, you know, have to, like they want to know the ins and outs of your boundaries, and they want justification for certain things, or they need lengthy explanations, or they don't fully accept, or like there's certain conditions that they have. I don't know, like I feel with you, it's like you're very firm, okay? It's like you have those boundaries up and they are not to be messed with, okay? Capricorn rising, I feel that in your energy. You see through bullshit like that. You're not about bullshit. And that's why I feel like that's not what's being drawn to you. That's not the energy. So if you have anyone coming into your life that is just attracting just mess and making you feel uncomfortable, or making you feel like you're obligated to, you know, ask them for permission, or ask them, or try to justify your actions, or try to explain what you're doing even though it's unnecessary, like that's not the person for you. The person for you is going to be fully understanding. You know, they're going to, I feel like, understand your character. This is somewhere it's like, this is not going to be a person, you know, if you trust your partner and they say they want to go out for an evening with their friends, if you have a partner that you trust, that you have good communication with, there's not going to be a need for this insecurity to arise and have you be like, okay, well, like you're not attracting a partner that is going to like flip their shit or get insecure for you going out for a fucking night. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to be blowing up your phone every fucking 15 minutes because they're worried that you're talking, like who you're talking to. Like, no, like if you're attracting a partner that is going to want you to have a good time, they're going to want you to go hang out with your friends and, you know, do things that you enjoy and have fun and, you know, make sure that you're keeping in touch with your community, with your village, right? Like this is not someone that's going to isolate you or try to have you, I don't know, just be deep in your head and over explain. Like that's, I don't feel that with you guys. Okay, there's no planet B. Capricorn rising, you guys might be an advocate for climate. You might be someone that fights for the environment. You might be someone that is very connected with Mother Gaia and nature here. You might be an advocate for animals. A lot of sea turtle energy with Capricorn, like just in general. So to me, that makes me think that maybe someone here works with certain like environmental, like maybe you work for the government and maybe there's like, maybe you work in like environmental aspect part of the government. Girl, I don't know the certain job titles, but that could be something. Or maybe you're like a marine biologist, or you want to go back to school for, you know, working with animals or studying marine life or something like that. Or environmental. Like you're the person that picks up, if you see trash on the ground, you're gonna pick it up. You know what I mean? Like if there's, I'm getting that song from Aurora. You cannot eat money. No. So it's like, you can't eat money. You can't eat money. And it's from an Indian proverb, that song. There's a certain quote, I'll put it up. But yeah, when the last tree is fallen and the river's all dried up, then we'll realize we can't eat money. Yeah, you might be someone that's very frustrated with the fact that, you know, climate change isn't taken seriously, that it's just kind of used as a political, I don't know. It's wrapped up in politics when it really is like an environmental thing. But you could be someone that is very invested in, you know, our world. Page of Cups. Someone's definitely coming towards you with an offer, though. I'll say that. And it's going to be a surprise. It's definitely going to be a surprise. It says, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. Capricorn rising, I think that you're going to have quite a surprising year. I do feel like you're going to have a little bit of like twists and turns here, but I think it's all for your betterment. And I feel like you know that. And you might be preparing for, maybe you're preparing for the fact that this is going to be like a busy year for you, or there's just a lot that you, there's a lot that you want to do, or there's a lot that is going to happen for you. Yeah. The Sun, it says, give yourself permission to experience joy. And the Page of Wands, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. It's going to be a little bit, like I said, this is going to be a busy year for you. Whenever you're watching this, like the next 12 months for you, Capricorn rising, is going to be kind of a little bit of a roller coaster. I'm not going to lie here, because you have the Five of Wands. So there's going to be, it says, a good coven lets every witch have a say. So, you know, you might have some disagreements here and there with, you know, your close friends or your close group, or there might just be misunderstandings here and there, but that's normal, right? And it goes back to you having, you know, good communication. You do have good communication here, Capricorn rising. So I do feel like there's, you know, if there is a problem, it gets easily resolved. You know, you're someone that's quick to, you know, find a solution here. It's very similar to how Capricorn sun was coming off, which is funny, the sun. So Capricorn sun, they had that similar energy where it's like finding a solution, resolution here, right? Common ground. You're very much about finding common ground, unification, bringing things together, growth, you know, joy. You really are committed to finding joy in the experiences that you're having, regardless of, you know, what's going on in your life. I do feel like there is going to be a dedication for you to, you know, bring joy into it, to stay lighthearted, to, you know, live with the playful heart that might be a little bit challenging for you, just because I do feel like, again, Capricorn rising, you guys have a very, you know, you have like a very serious demeanor. You're very, yeah, you have a little bit of like reserved demeanor, but there is like this call for you to, like, from your spirit guides, live a little bit more playfully, like live a little bit more lightly. And you'll see the sun shining through, right? No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. A dream is a wish your heart makes. So there might be some wish that's coming true for you this year as well, Capricorn rising. So that's very exciting. I am excited for you guys. I hope this message resonated. I hope this was helpful. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.